So we droned part of the land over here. This road that goes over there, it goes through two properties actually. There's one of them I need to buy. The other one with this drone map and some GPS stuff, I'll be able to tell how high, if I can connect to my own property through that, just buying one of those properties. And it would not be cheap. The seller is not motivated. I would be happy with an agreement that I can go through. Somebody's been through here. No, they haven't. Or total permission for me to turn that into a public road. Not actually public, maybe, but I want to buy that land anyway. In that case, I would put another gatehouse way out there. And I don't know. I got so much land I'd love to buy. And it's not for me, really. It's to preserve it and hopefully find other owners for it. And in that case, what I need to do is not think of buying it myself because I don't have the resources, but figure out how to find the people who are compatible with it and who would love to own it and have values I share. I think that's what matters. And my own land will continue to be enough trouble for me to figure out. Like I know I'm going to run a road down along there. I know I'm going to run a road up there. And then there's a lake spot maybe. There's a ton of view places. And I want to be really careful about cutting as minimal as possible. I've done a lot down here to change things, but there's spots up there that could have just amazing views. Even the sunset one I mentioned, part of that could be an indoor one set back from an outdoor one. So people can either be indoors or outdoors while they're enjoying the wonderful view. And because, you know, maybe it's stormy and rainy and windy. Maybe they want to be out of all that. It really depends. I mean, the weather here can hit hard sometimes. And so, I don't know, that's a longer term plan. It would be tempting along this road right here, once I figure it out, level it probably, figure out what's going on. It would be tempting to put a building almost all the way along it that had like little shops and stuff, kind of like a esplanade, and people could park behind it, and they'd be able to pull in on the other road behind the building. Then they would have a building in which they can live and a room which they can open up a roll top shutter door or something, and they can be open as a storefront, a temporary storefront for whatever it is they're into. Could just be they sit around and chat in it. Those are going to get the late day sun, so there's a lot of ways to make it rather than just one line, have it be a set of alcoves or whatever. That's beyond me. Not a priority. I guess my real priority at this point is to figure out where to put small houses in locations where I know I'm not going to want to ever put something bigger. Or have the small houses be designed such that I know I can build upon it. And I need that to be the whole plan then. Like, in other words, plan the whole building, plan a bunch of whole buildings, and then do a part of each one of them. And that would actually open up more private land to people to camp and use, providing comfort stations, providing toilets, doing the minimal stuff needed while having the entire plan of the whole larger building all figured out, and doing the engineering on the small part to be able to handle that longer term plan. That seems the smart way to go. So I'd still be using my best spots, but I'd hopefully be using them in ways that like maybe I just do a rock building at each one that looks really cool. You know, put the door on the side in a spot that's kind of out of the way that fits in with the other design. I don't know, it's going to be different in every spot. But I know I don't want to evolve it. It will evolve, I know that. It won't stop, but I can at least get ahead of that and project the evolution of it, and then build something highly flexible that can fit into that. That'd be really cool. And maybe not ever put buildings right along here, but perhaps clusters of them. you can walk out into in a ramp, you know? And those would be, yeah, for different use, I guess.